What's up YouTube, it's Matthew here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the very best phone dialer to use in your wholesaling real estate business. And this phone dialer is Phoneburner. I know I mentioned Phoneburner before in my cold calling videos that you all like. And so today I'm just going to briefly talk about the features, what exactly is a phone dialer software, and how to set up your free trial, your free account on Phoneburner. So we'll do all of that in today's video in a relatively short time. We'll get right into the point. But before we go on, you all check the link down below for your free trial for Phoneburner. And I talked with people at the company and they said once we get 5 people to sign up, we'll be able to get a 15% discount off of our monthly subscription on Phoneburner. So make sure you all sign up if you need a phone dialer for making cold calls. So let's head right into the website. So Phoneburner is a phone dialing software system. So basically, a dialer system is like the software where it queues up all your contacts that you're going to call, like the names, the property addresses, and most importantly, the phone number. And so once you start that queue, it starts dialing those phone numbers. So it starts with the first phone number. If you have a conversation and then you end it, it automatically hops on to the next call and calls the second contact. And it makes it way more efficient and way more effective, because when you're hand dialing things, it can take longer because you have to physically dial every single phone number. And also with hand dialing, you're more prone to be distracted with other things, like you want to go here on the internet, look up this, you want to look up the property and different things like that. When phone dialer, you just upload like 100 people and it just starts calling. So once I implemented this in my business, it really helped. So you all check out the link down below. One thing I want to hit on first is the pricing, because I know that's something you all are interested in. So it starts at $149, right? But of course, once we get 5 people using my link down below, we'll get this down at a 15% discount. And let me just quickly do the math. At 149 multiplied by 0.85, so it will be 126.65 a month. So that would be a good discount. But yeah, that's pretty much it. They have the different features here that we'll get into in the setup. So number one, let's start our free trial. Remember, use the link down below to start it, so you can hop on this website, help your boy out, Biz Matthew. And then you put in your name, your email address, your phone number, and different things like that, and then you create your account. So I'll just do that right now. All right, so after that, they now have this questionnaire so they can give you the best software, the best layout for Phoneburner. And so, for example, if you all are beginners, I think this account will most likely be for me for right now. That's what I would do. And so you just select that. All right, then next, choose your industry. You can probably just select real estate right here. How do you manage your contacts? You can say none. I plan to use the Phoneburner CRM. So this is just information for them to know. All right, you all. So after this setup, you have something here if you want to schedule a webinar so they can kind of teach you the layouts, but that's why I made this video, you all. So in the free trial, you get 60 free dialing minutes into your account. So it's not like a 7-day or 30-day free trial. You have 60 minutes of dialing minutes. And so they have different steps that you can do in order to complete your profile, this software for you. Record a test voicemail if you want to do something like that. Add yourself as a contact, do a test dial, and import contacts. So I'm just going to take you all to the things that are more important for you all to learn right now. So dashboard, it just shows your call log, recent activity, and different things like that. You have your contact information right here, call history, where you can listen back to voicemails and or voice calls that you made, and you can set up appointments, and you have support. And then they have vPhone if you want to a new prospect phone number that brings inbound functionality to Phoneburner. So if you want to receive calls from using Phoneburner, you can add vPhone to your account. That's just a little extra into your account. And then once you want to upgrade your account, you all do it as soon as you all can, they have this information. And remember, you all, once we get 5 people, this will go down 15%. So first thing, I just want to go to contacts, you all, and I want to upload a list of contact or import a list. And so this is already a sample contact list that they already provided in the trial. But one thing that you can do is, for example, let's create a new folder, and let's name this driving for dollars list. As you all can see, you can make a description about it, and then you can just create the folder. All right, and then from there, we can upload the list. So you import it by just clicking import right here. You can click down here, add imports right here. And then right here, you have to select how you want them to label the different columns that you are importing from. So for example, this one, you don't have to import the contact ID. We have the first name, last name. We have emails. We have phone numbers. We can import this again. We can possibly name this phone work since they already have phone home right here, because this is the second phone number. And then we can name this phone mobile. And then from here, it says select which folder you wanted to put this in. We put driving for dollars, and we just click next. Yes, import. So from here, we're on our driving for dollars list, and we have our imports right here. We have 2 of our imports, and then from here, what you all want to do is, let me see, there's this important concept that I want you all to see. Hold on. All right, you all. So once we have our contacts in, one thing I want to do is set up something that's called our dialer preset. So it's basically buttons that guide us to what we should do next during a call or even after a call. So where you would do, you click this down arrow by your username initials, and then you'll go to dialer session settings. Or actually, and then from there you can just click over to dispositions. And then down here, it has your dialing sets and your live answer sets. All right, so these buttons are displayed before a live answer. So for example, if you want to edit this, this is what shows up when you're dialing a phone number. And so if someone answers, you click live answer. If someone doesn't answer and you leave a voicemail, you click voicemail. If they don't answer, you put no answer. And then honestly, the defaults are pretty good. For example, I would like delete fax machine, like that's not a set that I need. And yeah, or business signal. I mean, you can keep that, but I usually don't keep it. I just click no answer if it's busy. But for example, let's say voicemail, right? Button name is voicemail, and you left a message. What you can do, you can edit what happens whenever you click voicemail. So for example, if you click voicemail, you can move to a different folder. Let's say, okay, well, I'm just going to move this to the follow-up. So once you click voicemail, it automatically goes to the follow-up folder. Or if you don't want them to, if it goes to voicemail for some reason, you want to put them on the do not call list anymore, do not call list, you can have them go to that directly too. So those are different dispositions that you all need to look. And so we looked at the dialing set, live answer sets. These are buttons that display after a completed live conversation. And so this is how it would look. So after you end the call, you have these buttons. So you can click, okay, they are interested, or not yet interested, or follow up, or wrong person, or do not call them if they say they're not interested in you calling them back anymore. So that's when you click that after you actually get on the phone call, a live call with someone. This is what these buttons are for, and they will usually show up. Some other things I want to mention about the dial session settings are, your voicemail library. You can create specific voicemails for specific phone numbers that you have. And so when you click that voicemail, it goes directly to like a pre-recorded voicemail that you have. They have phone scripts. This is something very important. Let's say you want a script right by you when you're calling these numbers. So you can click which script that you want. So this is a follow-up script. You can have a cold call script. You can have a cash buyer script, and you can save them over here, and you can choose which one you want when you start your dial session. So let's go next into how do you actually dial these numbers. So you go back to contacts, and let's go back to the driving for dollars folder. And then from here, I'll just click this, and then we can click begin dial session. And then from here, you're going to get a list of different things that they can call. So for example, do you want a phone script by you? You can say, yes, I want a phone script. So I'm going to have a follow-up script. From here, they have the dial settings. We already have the default versions. We didn't make our own or anything like that. Voice recording, we don't have any voice recording, but usually you would have this set up before making these calls, and then your sign up number, or you can have another number. For example, let's say you have a phone number from Google Voice or from CallRail that you can put up in here. And then dial mode is power or pause and preview. So pause and preview just pauses every time you talk to someone, or it indicates, okay, what should we do next after this person is done like calling. So I usually keep it power so it can just run smoothly. And then from there, we just click continue. And then you have to pick up your phone and dial this specific number. So I'm going to call this phone number right now, and then it's going to start our dial session. So you're using your phone.
Thank you. Once you click the start button on your screen,
you hear that?
Your dial session will begin.
So I'm going to click start, but I'm going to pause it real quick, so just so you all can see everything. So it has all the information about this property owner. It has our phone script right here if we want a phone script, and different things like that, but we didn't click a phone script. And then it has the different phone numbers, and it can continue dialing. And when you continue dial, it has all those phone numbers. So for example, let's just go to their sample contacts. We can do that. This is even actually a little bit better, so I don't have to call actual people. You know what I mean? Phone script. So let's just put the follow-up phone script right here. Let's go back here. 720. So right now it's calling. You have these information right here. Do you want a live answer, no answer, back call? You can pause it down. It has the phone script right here.
Ready, Sally Sample here. I'm another one of Phoneburner's test contacts here with some really important info on our voicemail drop feature. As you may know,
you click no answer, and it goes on to the next one. So essentially, that's how it works. Throughout this channel, I'll probably give a little bit more tutorial if you all want specific things about Phoneburner features that you all are interested in. But over time, you get used to the software and how to use it, and it does make it way more efficient to actually make cold calls. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a like. Subscribe down below, and then make sure you all sign up with my link down below to use for Phoneburner. All right, talk to you all later.